I am going to do an update here. I broke down sobbing, crying yesterday, and for over an hour, and which made me very sick. Crying doesn't make me feel better. Um, I'm better if I go on a fit of rage. But everybody keeps saying, "Well, be grateful for what you have." Well, excuse me. You don't live my life. Brutal torture since I'm 6 years old and I'm 82. I just been a paraplegic for 7 months in excruciating pain, and barely able to walk 10 minutes in the park without collapsing. And I always put on a smile and a bright face. But now I pull out of the attack, and I'm well enough to ski. Not much, but a little bit. And I lost the four-wheel drive on my Jeep. The bearing for four-wheel drive are out of stock, and no one on the planet can get them. The manufacturer is completely done, and there's no estimate when we'll get them. So it's all I have to look forward to is the snow and getting out into the wilderness and cross-country skiing a little bit makes my life worth living, because otherwise I'm in a lot of pain. And okay, I do what I can to help others and save a few lives along the way, but I don't have a lot of joy in my life. I'm the victim of extreme violence, rape, torture, brutality, fraud, and unbelievable apathy, and it was just overwhelming. But in the meantime, my brain kind of threw me a picture of my tires. They're 10 years old. Rear. I can drive, but it has to be rear-wheel drive. And I don't know how many of you realize how dangerous rear-wheel drive are. That's why they banned them from the cars. They went to front-wheel drive, because rear wheels will spin, and they get stuck in snow and ice very easy, and they'll fishtail on the highway, and slippery highway, and they're extremely dangerous. And that's why I bought a Jeep with four-wheel drive, because with four-wheel drive, I had a tow truck get stuck, and I pulled him out of the ditch. A snowplow. That was at my mother's, and he couldn't believe that I could do that. But, my Jeep is 13 years old. It's all solid steel frame. It's built like a tank. Now, even if I had the money to buy new, they're all fiberglass. They're absolute shit. I don't want new. But in the meantime, the Jeep Wrangler is extremely popular. The military is what uses the Jeep Wrangler, and hopefully they'll get this bearing manufacturer under control. I hate to make a sick joke, but with my luck, the manufacturer is in the Gaza Strip and been bombed by the Israelis. Oh, I shouldn't say that, but I'm just so upset. But anyway, I've asked Mazda to please put new tires. Dan didn't want them. Yeah, typical redneck. Wait till they fall off or turn bald. That was my father. I grew up with that shit. I nearly killed a little 3-year-old. My father didn't want me to get winter tires. And I'm in Wasaga Beach. It's my damn money, and I'm paying for it. And he's given me an argument. He didn't want me to put synthetic oil. I mean, unbelievable. But anyway, I skidded, and fortunately, there was an older boy, and he grabbed the 3-year-old and threw him in the ditch. And I got out, and I made sure he was okay. And then I drove straight from Wasaga to Barrie to the dealer, and I said, "You get me studded tires." That was on the Cavalier, which was a piece of shit, and the K-Car was a piece of shit, and I could go on and on and on. The Rambler wasn't too bad, but still. My Jeep was the best car. I've had no major repairs in 10 years. It's beautiful, and it's built like a tank. And God willing, I'll get that bearing before the snow really, before January, I'm hoping. I don't mind December because the snow is, Okay, I'm babbling, but yeah, I pulled out of the attack, and welcome to my world. Unbelievable. And we got cockroaches coming up from the basement, and I'm fighting that. And my landlady, the owner is in Toronto, and I tried to buy the combat bait, safe little houses. Well, guess what? They don't carry them in Canada. Yes. Only in the U.S. Oh my God. Whew. Okay, over and out. And let's hope that I get good snow and